Alright, I just had another meal at that free meal place at the church, Helping Hands or something. I had 3 different types of foods: oatmeal, some kind of chicken and rice, and then some kind of beef and noodles. The chicken and rice and the beef and noodles had seemingly a salty taste. It's not bad, but I think I'm going to be paying for it. It feels like my blood pressure is going up. And that got me to thinking, to respond to this, what drives salt out of the bloodstream? There's all kinds of herbs that'll take the sugar out of your bloodstream, like, for example, the burdock root or anything else. But what about salt? What drives the salt out of the bloodstream? Because I think, we use a lot of the salt extracts, and they don't process very well. That partial salt doesn't process very well. It needs particular nutrients to help it run out of the bloodstream, or the right phytochemical. Like, for example, for sugar, you could drive sugar out of the bloodstream with garlic. Okay, there are herbs out there that are known to drop your sugar levels out of your bloodstream. Okay, because if you have a lot of sugar extracts, that sugar will build up in your blood. There's no nutrients to help digest the sugar extracts, and they'll go to your blood. The liver doesn't do much with them. Okay, the liver needs the nutrients to digest the sugar, and if you're eating a lot of, a few spoonfuls of sugar in one sitting, that sugar extracts, you consuming that drug, the liver doesn't have the nutrients to do anything with it, and just has to send it on to the bloodstream, and then you get a jacked up blood pressure, and then at that point you're also having some of that excess sugar driven to the fat cells. But it all takes time, and when you eat all that sugar at once in a short period of time, it's gonna kind of stagnate in your blood. Just like the salt extracts, they've found a way to make a salt extract to just have like sodium. I don't know how that's done. Probably chemicals are involved. But I had a lot of it, and I'm thinking I could use some relief right now. All I know is fish oil, that's supposed to help with the blood pressure. Maybe I'll have an extra capsule of fish oil to deal with this. This chia seed seems to drive out sugar, but I don't think it'll drive out salt. The 3 white stuffs, the 3 dangerous white stuffs, I've heard this before: fat, sugar, and salt. Extracts too. Maybe not in more whole forms where you get the nutrients involved that our ancestors are used to consuming with those products, so you could help digest it better. I'm having it in an extract, and I need the relief. And these are pretty good, the onions and the garlics, but man, they tear up my stomach. They're so harsh. You gotta cook them, but I don't really have a means to cook it. So it's a progress report right now. I had a lot of salt, and my heart's not skipping a beat. That's a good sign that I have high blood pressure. It'll like to skip a beat. I'll just go, and then I'll be like, whoa. That happens. That lets me know that blood pressure's too high. That's a pretty good indicator. But that's when I'm like near death. How it skips, however high the blood pressure is. It's handling it right now. I was gonna have coffee, but I had way too much salt. I don't need to jack up my heartbeat on top of this. That's not gonna help. I need to relax the blood pressure right now. And this is, so That's where I'm at with my health. Another stupid health report. Also, why am I getting so many of these welts on my legs? They're like fluid-filled sacs that I could pop with a needle. And they just keep reoccurring. It's crazy.